What's up, all my inverted thinkers out there? This is Darren from Invert Strategies. It is great to be with you today. You know, one of the things that you do daily as an entrepreneur or an organizational leader is you make decisions. No matter what, every entrepreneur and every organizational leader is going to have to make decisions every day. And one of the things that we need to understand about decisions is that we don't make great decisions every day. Sometimes we get it right, other times we get it wrong. But the more that we make better decisions, the closer we get to making the best decision. So what I want to do today is I want to go over 3 areas where I think entrepreneurs or organizational leaders can make better decisions, especially in the startup or the innovation phase. Area 1, I think that entrepreneurs and organizational leaders need to choose precision over speed. What do I mean by that? When it's time to make a decision, you need to use perspective to make sure you are making the right decision at the right time for the right reasons instead of just making the fastest decision. When we make fast decisions and we don't use perspective or precision, 9 times out of 10, we are choosing a single-dimensional answer to a multi-dimensional problem. So here's 3 things that you can do. Gather information about the decision that you need to make. Research how it's going to affect you. What happens if you do make this decision? What happens if you don't make the decision? The second thing, gather input. Remember that the best decisions are made in collaborative spaces. The best decisions are made when more than one brain, more than one mind, more than one perspective is trying to figure it out. Step 3, never make a decision under pressure. Even if somebody calls you and they say, I need you to make this decision as soon as possible, you ask them, can I have 6 hours? Can I have 24 hours to make the decision? And if they push you and say, I can't give you that time, then you simply let them know. In the culture of how we make decisions around here, we do not make decisions emotionally or without the right set of information, input, or collaboration. The second area where I think entrepreneurs and organizational leaders can make better decisions is choosing intellectual property over investment. Now, this is a challenging one, especially if you're building something. If you're building something, you're launching a new idea, you're trying to get out there, you're trying to get your business or your organization going, and somebody wants to invest with you, entrepreneurs and organizational leaders have the tendency to give up IP because they believe the more that somebody knows about the secret sauce of their business means the more that they would want to invest. But this practice is actually dangerous in many ways. One of the ways is that you are giving up too much and the person who you are trying to get to invest in you has not given you a mutual amount back. And so what you want to do is you want to set a standard before the meeting. Set a standard for your organization that says when we're going into meetings trying to get investors to the table, when we're going into meetings trying to get somebody to help us launch this idea or this product, we give them as much information as we possibly can up until this point. If they need to move further, maybe we need to sign a non-disclosure agreement. If they need to move further, maybe we need to have some mutual benefit. We need to get them to give up something in order to get the level of information that we are giving them. Now, this is why you do that. You need to make sure you know who's sitting at your table, hearing about your ideas and hearing about your business. Because everybody in business is not your friend. Some people are just out for the bottom line, and you want to make sure you don't give that bottom line away for free. Here's the third area and the last area that I want to cover today. We want to be sustainable more than we want to be noticeable. What do I mean by that? Well, sustainability means that we take time to build that which we are trying to show people. We take time to build our idea. We take time to build our product. We take time to build our organization. Why? We want to build it in the basement before we display it on the sidewalk. So many entrepreneurs and so many organizational leaders are so concerned with just getting their idea out there. They just want people to see it. But remember the old quote from Walter Payton: if you're good at something, you'll tell everybody about it. If you're great at something, they'll tell you. You want people to know that your product or your idea is sustainable, that it's well thought through, that you're not rushing it, and you're not just looking for an applaud, but you really want to change the world and transform it with your idea or product. Well, as we conclude, if you use these 3 pointers in these areas of decision making, you as an entrepreneur or an organizational leader can make better decisions on a daily basis, which will lead you towards making the best decisions at a certain level of consistency. Thank you for joining us and watching this, and go ahead and make some of the best decisions of your life. Have a good day.